Erev Tov, everyone. We're mitzvah number 100. Mitzvah number 100 has to do with two out of the clothing, the eight pieces of clothing of the Kohen Gadol. One of them being the choshen. The choshen is the breastplate with the 12 stones that are on it. And then you have the ephod, which is the this apron type of thing that came from across. It was mostly in the back, but there was like two suspenders over. And basically, here's a picture. And I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't matter. Here's the choshen, and the choshen are connected to the ephod, hang on the shoulders by this woven string. So mitzvah number 100 is that you're not allowed to detach the choshen from the ephod. That's basically mitzvah number 100. Shelo nasir choshen me'al ha'ephod. Ve'inyan choshen ve'ephod, the description of these two items, kvar zacharnu lemala, we already spoke about them above. Shem shnai mishmona bigdei kohen gadol, these are the two out of the 8 clothings of a kohen gadol. Ve'achoshen haya natun keneged libo shel kohen nefanav. The choshen was placed opposite the heart of the kohen gadol, in front of him on his chest. Ve'aephod me'achorav mechuvan keneged hachoshen shel lefanav. And the ephod was really on his back, corresponding to the choshen that was in the front. There was an additional piece on the ephod made from the same weave as the ephod. Those were like these two suspender things coming over. Like two straps extending at it from the waist. That the Kohen Gadol girded himself. This is called the belt of the ephod. And this belt, even though it's not on the belt part, now we normally call the belt, it's up here. Okay? After the Kohen Gadol girded himself with it and placed the choshen on his heart, it would be positioned directly under the choshen. V'tziva hakatuv likshor tabaot shayu kvuim b'choshen im tabaot shayu kvuim ba'efod. And therefore the Torah commanded us to tie the rings that were set in the lower part of the choshen to the rings that were set in the ephod in the back, biftil techelet, with a cord of techelet. So that the choshen, the breastplate, would remain securely on the chest above the belt of the ephod, okay, in a fixed, beautiful manner. If it wasn't so, the choshen would shift and be removed from its position, and it would sway and strike against the chest of the Kohen Gadol. In other words, this really kind of acted like suspenders. The whole purpose of suspenders is to keep your pants kind of up in the right position, okay? And this was like a suspenders for the choshen, it really kept it in place permanently at all times, tight. Because if not, it would be moving, and then if he would bend down, it would come out and hit him in the chest. So we didn't want that, so therefore this kind of was belted on top and from here as well. And this is what the pasuk says, V'lo yizach hachoshen me'al ha'ephod, that the choshen should not be detached, kelomar me'al cheshev ha'ephod, which means from the position above the belt. V'targumo la'it parak, the Unkelus translates this as, it shall not be taken apart. And one who takes apart the connection incurs the penalty of malchut. Now, why do we have this mitzvah? The purpose of the mitzvah, God wants to bring us merit through the enhancement of the Bet HaMikdash, that everything in it should be exact and fixed in its proper place. Ben inyan lehavdil, like you go into a house that is staged. Right? People hire house stagers to sell their house, and they even bring fake furniture, and they have it precisely placed, and you can't even touch it. The idea is that you come in and you see, whoa, perfection. Mashen, can you go into a house, it's all messy, okay? So the Bet HaMikdash was perfection. Everything had to be in its specific place. Ben inyan kelav shiyu betachlita shlemut, both with regards to the vessels, that they should be in a state of complete perfection. Ben inyan kedam sharatim, and also the matter of the articles that serve, the clothing of people who serve in the Bet HaMikdash. Kegod malbushim ele, like these garments of the Kohanim, shehem melubashim bahen bishat avodah, in which the Kohanim are wearing during the avodah. She'akol yeh nachon v'shalem, that everything should be steady and perfect, betachlit hashlemut, in a state of complete perfection. Lo yechsar shum noi bechol advarim, that no dimension of beauty should be lacking. Ube'emet ki minoi ha'inyan hu, it's certainly in keeping with the beauty of the matter, shelo yeh ha'choshen na v'nad al ruach libo, that the choshen should not move and shift on the Kohen's heart. Ela ya'amot sham kavua kemin chomer, rather it should remain like a beautiful ornament. Ve'ad shom'enu tov mizeh nachazik bazeh. And he says, unless I hear a better reason than the one I just gave you, this is the reason why we have this mitzvah. Dinei mitzvah, the laws of this mitzvah include kegon maaseh achoshen va'efod, the workmanship of the choshen and the ephod, the seder levishatan, and the correct order of donning, ve'yeter pratea, and all other mitzvot that apply to this, mevoarim be'midot, can be found in Masechet Midot. Benoeget mitzvah zo shelo nasir achoshen me'al ha'efod. This mitzvah that we're not allowed to remove the choshen from the ephod applies bisman habayit, b'zecharim u'nekevot, both to men and women. What does that mean? Kelomar she'echad ish o isha sheperek chiburam lokeh, that either a man or a woman who detaches the choshen from the ephod will receive lashes. Let's do one more mitzvah, short one. Mitzvah 101. Shelo leachrit pi ha'me'il shel Kohen Gadol. We're not allowed to cut the neck opening of the me'il of the Kohen Gadol. The me'il was the robe. Shneimar lo yikarea. The pasuk says lo yikarea. It shall not be torn. Why am I not allowed to do this? What if the guy had a fat neck and I need a bigger opening? I can't do this. Mishosheh mitzvah. The reason is the fisha kriya davar shel gnai etzlenu ve'inyan ashchata. Tearing is something that is a disgraceful manner and an act of destruction. And certainly this is the case with regards to opening the neckline. Okay, so yeah, if they're made to measure, then you don't have a problem. But that's the issue. If it does, yeah. So I'm saying maybe the guy gained weight and all of a sudden, or he wants a little looser fit. You know, he's not the modern fit, tight clothing type of guy, and he decided he wants a looser fit. So nitrachaknu mina davar vehuzarnu alav belav. We are distanced from this matter, and now we are forbidden from tearing it. We want the Kohen Gadol who's wearing it should wear it with a feel of awe and trepidation. Uvnachat v'derech kavod, and treat it gently. For he will fear to tear it or destroy any part of it. V'noheget bizman habayit, this mitzvah applies in time of the Beit HaMikdash, v'zecharim v'nekevot, to both men and women. Kelomar, shekol mi shekra'o, anyone that tears the opening, ben ish, ben isha, or afilu hichritu b'misparayim, even if he cuts it with scissors, b'mezid lokeh, if he does it deliberately, he incurs the penalty of lashes. Okay, we'll stop here and we'll continue.